Being unbothered is a full-time job, and a lot of people have been working overtime at the wrong one. I'm just saying. Because guess what? You're not behind. You are worn out from trying to make a life fit that was never built for you in the first place. So every time something feels off, every time your chest gets tight, every time your life starts feeling heavier than it should be, you blame your pace. You tell yourself you need to move faster, do more, catch up. But maybe the problem is not your speed. Maybe it's your direction. You keep telling yourself, I should be further by now. I have a question. Further toward what? A life you didn't choose? A version of success you never stopped to define for yourself? A path that you got on because it looked responsible, sounded impressive, or made other people comfortable? Because if that's the truth, then feeling behind may be the most honest thing you felt in a long time. Not failure, not laziness, honesty. This part is hard to admit. Sometimes the reason life feels slow has nothing to do with you being lazy. It's because you are loyal to the wrong path. You picked the job because it looked stable. I did that too. You stayed because you were good at it. I did too. You kept showing up because people praised how dependable you were. I did too. Built from lived experience and change. But somewhere in all of that, you stopped asking one simple question. Do I even want this life? So now you're forcing progress in a direction that continuously drains you. That's why it feels heavy. That is why everything feels like extra effort. That's why even your wins do not feel the way you thought they would. Guess what? That's not discipline. That is what happens when you keep calling self-commitment. And there's no amount of consistency that can fix the wrong direction. Run tell that. Now let's get into some truths. Some extra honest truths. See, half of the people that you compare yourself to right now today, you don't want their life. You want what you think their life gives them. Security, freedom, peace, validation. Maybe they even got a little status and you want it. Relief. But if you had to take the actual life stuff too, I'm talking pressure, bills, stress, responsibility, the parts they never post. A lot of you would hand that ish right back. So why are you measuring your life against people you would not trade with? Make it make sense. You are using someone else's outside to judge your inside. That's a losing game every single time. Now, this is where it gets really uncomfortable. See, a lot of people, they do not want truth first. They like proof. The proof is in the pudding. Remember? Proof that they are moving. Proof that they matter. Proof that they are not wasting their life. So they chase what can be seen. More money, a better title, a bigger platform, a milestone they can point to and say, see, I'm getting somewhere. And listen, there is nothing wrong with progress. I'll be the first to say it. But progress without truth will have you building that life that you don't want. And it won't be a secret. Because truth asks hard questions. Do I even want this? Did I choose this? Or did I inherit it? Am I growing? Or am I just getting better at tolerating what is wrong with me? And that kind of honesty will shake your whole life up. That is why people avoid it. Because once you see all this clearly, you can't unsee it. Some people, they move so fast because what they want is so clear. Their path is simple. Their decisions line up. Their life makes sense to them. But some of us, we lose years trying to succeed at something we never wanted in the first place. So yes, it takes longer because sometimes before you can build anything external, you have to rebuild yourself internally. Your clarity, your standards, your identity, your voice, your sense of what matters now, not 10 years ago, not according to your family, and not according to the darn internet either. And it better not be according to people who do not have to live your life for you. That work takes time, but it also lasts. So maybe it looks like you're behind right now in this season. Maybe from the outside, it seems like everybody else is moving and you're still trying to figure things out. But from where I stand here today, it looks like you're finally getting honest enough to build something real. And that matters more than any amount of speed. And I'm proud of you. I see you. That feeling you keep trying to silence, that tension right here in your chest, that voice that keeps whispering, I cannot keep doing this the same way day in and day out. That is not just insecurity. You're aware. That's awareness. That is a part of you waking up. That's the moment where your life starts rejecting what your mind has been trying to force upon you. So instead of numbing it with busyness or distractions, fake positivity, or no more attempt to push you through, maybe you just need to listen, because maybe that pressure is not there to punish you. Maybe it's just there to redirect you. Maybe it's showing you where you have outgrown your own life. I will tell you something so deep, so personal. Part of why I started making soaps and body balms, it was simple. I needed something real in my hands. Not another screen, not another metric, not another space where everything felt rushed or noisy and performative. I needed something grounded, something useful, something that brought me back to what's real. Because when your life is off, and I mean just that much or that much, your body feels it too. Stress will show up everywhere, in your skin, in your sleep, in your mood, and the way you carry tension all day without even noticing. So it's simple. I made something that helps me come back to me. And if it helps you too, or if you just want to support what I'm building, it's there at ifssoap.com. Simple, real, and made with care. You're not behind. You're waking up. And waking up is not always graceful. Sometimes it's slow. Sometimes you get to the messy middle. Sometimes it's just uncomfortable. Sometimes it costs you the version of yourself that kept settling just to stay accepted. But once you start seeing clearly, you can't keep pretending, and that is a good thing. So stop rushing to catch up to a life that does not belong to you. Start paying attention to what feels true to you. Start asking better questions. Oh, please. Start getting honest about where you are, what you want, and what no longer fits in your circle. Because that is where things actually change. Not when you move faster, when you move truer to numero uno. And if this hits you, subscribe. I'm building this out every week for people who are done performing and ready to live more honestly. Do me a favor. In the comments, tell me this. What's one thing in your life you are realizing no longer fits who you are becoming, or what direction you're moving into? That's a real conversation. And I'll see you in the next one.